I will never forget a conversation I had with someone, like nearly a
Right,
decade
up
at this
now,
point. I'll
yeah?
tell them after this.
Almost there. I have just finished analyzing the latest security data. You should find an indoor garden up ahead.
A garden? Sounds fancy.
A Japanese garden, to be precise. It is an area set aside for VIPs. Apparently, one of World Marshall's directors is a rather serious Japanese culture enthusiast.
All right. So what's this got to do with me?
He's a weeb.
Is there something
Yes,
I
we
need
get
from
it.
the garden?
Not at all. You need only pass through that area to arrive at a freight elevator. I found a route to the elevator controls through the unit we hijacked downstairs. I have located the server room as well. You can reach it via the freight elevator.
Great work, Doc.
Elementary, my dear Raiden. Now, head for the garden.
So, Henry Dash, this must have been like a decade ago by now. I remember having a conversation with a guy. We were all at a convention, and we're talking about Metal Gear and how much we all like Metal Gear. And I was like, "Oh man, did you play Revengeance?" And he's like, "No, I didn't." And I'm like, "Oh man, Revengeance is great. Like, I love the soundtrack and everything." And he said, "Oh well, I didn't play it because I saw like the trailers for it, and I thought it was making fun of Metal Gear. I thought it was a joke. I thought it looked like shit." And I'm like, "Oh no, dude. It's like, okay, it's weird and it's crazy, but let's be real. Fucking Metal Gear is weird and crazy, and you missed out. You need to play that fucking game." And we just pulled up like some soundtrack samples on YouTube, like a couple of the songs, and got him to try them and listen to them. And that was all it took to convince him of like, "Alright, how much does this game cost?" And I'm like, "I've seen it in stores for like a $5." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna buy this game. I'm gonna see what it's about." Also, yes, Dash, this is fucking real. This fucking crazy environment. What the hell? I feel like we've just teleported to the halfway around the globe. They even got artificial lighting on the ceiling to make it seem like a night sky. Like, come on. Get me to with that guy. Use the Psy, actually. I should be using the Psy to get to the rock. I need some Jack the Ripper right now. Who's the lead? You're very stunned right now, actually. Oh, this is bad. Shit. I'm completely stuck. Yeah, I'll explain that in the second dash, because like, I think you just missed everything I was talking about. Shit, okay, what? I'm in a really bad spot. I'm almost dead. So, quick summary, Dash. We are still inside the building, but apparently one of the board of directors is a giant fucking weeb, and he built an indoor garden made to look like Japan. The RPG guys are a real fucking problem to try and combo. Like so. Okay, here we go again. Just get some. This looks fucking silly, but it's doing damage. Focus on this one. Nope. Okay, we are going to give ourselves a boost. We're going to jack the rip of this. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Oh god, damn it.
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh my
Raiden! Raiden!
Holy shit. Okay. One step at a time. Okay. Let's get over here. Nope, can't. But I can fight here. Okay. Slide. sides. Kill. That's how I need to deal with the RPG guys. If I get the camera to cooperate with me, I can handle that. See objective Ripper for the big guys when they come. Coincidentally, Dash, same developers for God Hand. Not surprising there. It only took 100 tries, but I got the fluid. Okay, so the site also gets charged up for parrying. Oh. Got all my health. Got all my health items. And I've got Jacket. That's one problem dealt with. Problems 2 and 3, here we go. Oh boy. Ah, that's fair, Dash. Thank you. That was goddamn rough. I'm endlessly fascinated by how, in a lot of games, just the right combination of regular enemies is way more dangerous than any boss. Or even just a single regular enemy that just happens to be bullshit. We think of boss fights as tough, but really, they're more of a spectacle.
The main exit is sealed.
Way easier
I
to
very
make a
much doubt
bullshit
you
enemy.
can get through there. The catwalk above you was connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
Being very sneaky right now.
Good, Raiden. Very good.
Oh yeah, Dash. I remember. I've not beaten God Hand, but I played a decent chunk of it, and like I remember the enemies that would just. It'd be a regular enemy, and you'd defeat them, and then a demon would possess them or something, and then just turn into an absolutely absurd super enemy. What, God Hand? Oh god. Oh god. I'll do it, but oh god, that scares me. That legitimately scares me. God Hand is way harder than this.
Ah, they found you.
Fuck. Let's get down to the streets. Come at me, bro. I think, given enough work, I could beat it, but I'd probably want to do it off camera first, just to be sure I could, because there's nothing more embarrassing than starting a game. Excuse me. Nothing more embarrassing than starting a game on stream and then like coming to the conclusion of like, no, we're gonna fucking give up like a bunch of big babies. I am really sorry I made that analogy. I should not have. I was halfway through saying it like, don't. Like a huge coward, that's what I meant to say. Am I missing anything? There's a chest there. Anything on the rooftops? Oh, there's a chest over there. I might have screwed myself out again, that door. No, I haven't. I'll definitely forget. There it is. I don't know why I'm bothering to collect BP. There's nothing left to buy. But whatever. I'm just hoping it's healing items. That's the real reason. So I think... Oh yeah, you can jump up on those destructible lanterns if you try to sneak through. And again, they're weirdly weightless. Actually, it's not that they're weightless, it's that they have absolutely no impact on the land.
I seem to have fallen behind.
No worries. Actually, I should thank you.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back.
Then, that is your true nature.
More or less. Still interested?
I find no reason to alter my objectives. From the moment we met, you have acted on emotional urges. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. Such people number in the billions. It is impossible. You cannot save every human being in the world. You cannot save every street child. After extended observation, I have come to a conclusion. Your actions are rooted in affinity for those from similar circumstances as yours.
Huh. Guess so. Not much of a superhero after all, huh?
However, your emotional status is understandable. Perhaps I share this same affinity.
Well, if that's what you feel, then glad to have you along.
Roger.
You can reach the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Oh, here it is. Oh boy, we thought what we saw was rough. Camera, fucking stop it. So I think I figured out what's wrong with the camera, exactly. It's actually because of Elden Ring that I figured it out. Well, Dark Souls in general. If you've played the Souls games, like Dark onwards, you've probably noticed that in the options there is one for the camera, which is whether or not the camera will avoid walls. And what it basically means is if it's turned on, then anytime your camera touches a wall, it will try to jump away from it, like to course correct. and you never want that turned on, because in certain areas it can cause you to just immediately get junted and walk off a cliff. So you always turn it off. This game is doing that, where it is hitting a wall and it is junting it and it is making it move aside. And I wanted to not do that, but that's not an option. Also, the lock-on is based on line of sight for riding. It is not based on the camera, which it should be. So, like, I couldn't lock onto that guy until I moved around the area. Yeah, as far as Platinum games go, this is one of their worst lock-on systems. It's not great. I would have preferred like a more like traditional like hard lock where you just hold the button. Which is a shame, because Bayonetta 1 was before this. Like, they already had it figured out. But they tried something different with this, and it just isn't working, really. And we're just gonna blend right in. Nope. Fuck! Ah, right at the last second. Spot. Come on. Oh my heal, and I got on instantly. Facing nothing but enemies that back you into a corner with their heavy attacks. That's not a good combination. Nope, can't knock them out of that. That does not last nearly as long as come on, give me it. This building is stupid tall.
Another freight platform.
We've easily gone like 50 floors already.
Incoming.
That didn't work. Oh, shit. I completely forgot I lost all my health. I'm gonna drain one of these guys. Oh boy, that was too close. Oh boy, the physics freak out when you're going on the freighter. Like the air collect, like it doesn't know what to do because we're moving upwards at the same time.
Engaging!
Why are you invincible? Why are you invincible?
Careful, Raiden. The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform. Odd. The platform is losing speed.
Yeah, it's probably because of those guys.
The skypods are interfering. Right, clear them out of the shaft.
I have a rough idea of how much is left on this chapter, so it'll probably be a good place to end the stream when it
From the top floor
does.
to the freight elevators. You pass to the server room leads right through them.
No, not you guys. Okay, I need... Nano pierced, fully charged, Jack the Ripper. There we go. So there's a pretty well hidden secret here, Dash. To get it, you need to jump up on here, and then he says, as if it'll work, and it's not working. Come on, game, you're embarrassing me. You're supposed to go through that hatch. Don't you? Am I crazy? So that's not how it works? Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. That's the exit. It's up here. Slide through here. Another MIB. And then you go through here. And what I didn't find for the longest time, you cut these up, and there's a computer. That's why one of the VR missions is hidden.
The server room's ahead?
Yes, according to what I have here.
What should I expect to find? If they're VR training those brains, I'm guessing it won't look like your typical IT department.
Quite right. Most of it will likely be occupied by life support units, feeding oxygen and nutrition to the brains they have stored, you know. They will also need a server to feed them the VR data, but in terms of structure, it's really more brain storage and maintenance than a server room. But no doubt it makes a convenient euphemism for what they are really doing there.
Yeah, like how CIA agents refer to where they work as the company.
Indeed. Something like that would never arouse the suspicions of rank-and-file staff who may hear it. And I'm sure those complicit in this operation feel better not calling it the VR training room. Even something so simple as a name can help one ignore the truth of what they are doing. Truly fascinating how the human brain works.
So this, whatever room, that's where Sundowner's waiting, right? If he wants a fight, I wish he'd just get on with it. He didn't seem the type to run
You know,
and
a
hide.
thought occurs to me,
Well,
Dash.
he is in charge of security.
We know that
but I
codecs
suspect
are like a
this is
thing
not
that's just
about
in people's
business.
ears,
If I had to guess,
but
I would
during
say
the
he is
Metal Gear
toying with
games,
you,
characters
testing you,
always
perhaps.
act as though they
Whatever
can
he's
see
doing,
each other's
it won't
faces.
change what's going to
Like
happen once I
the
finally
picture
catch
display
up
we
with him.
see is what's actually visible to the character. I'm wondering if it's like that. Like, it's easy to assume that that's just like a cyborg thing where he has like a virtual display. But what if that's actually just always been a thing with codecs? Is that like the nanomachines can just display an image over your eyelids or something? I'm probably overthinking it. I don't think that's actually how it works, but I don't know, maybe. It would explain all the times that they like genuinely acted like they can see the other person on the end. Fuck, Liquid's reveal where he's like, I'm not Kazuki Miller. I'm actually, and he undoes his hair. Like, it doesn't fucking work if you can't see him. Oh shit!
What?
Look who it is.
Miss Traub. She's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess. Likely controlled by an AI.
I'm just making sure the connection. Damn it. Okay, there it is. Let's try using her own weapon against her. Ain't over yet. Honestly, on this difficulty setting, I was expecting to have to fight both of them at the same time, but maybe the game can't handle that.
And a spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Yep. Oh, hey, 69. I'm such a child. Okay, do I have any loot? Yeah, work that way. Fuck it up, the 11th hour. Okay. That really fucking put a stitch in my side. Hey look, health was 69. God damn it, I've gotta stop, I've gotta stop. It keeps happening.
Don't disrupt the students while class is in session. I believe you're familiar with the lesson plan. The same regimen you went through in Liberia. Effective program. Just look how you turned out. Of course, running it in the real world just got a bit too complicated. Doing it virtually, though, no fuss, no muss. Straight to the brain.
Oh, I'm going into a boss fight with 0 health items. That's not good.
Well, maybe dream is the wrong word. They do kill some POWs, some civilians. They enjoy it, though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big jolt every time. Plus, they get a shiny new body as a graduation present.
Yeah, each of these ports, that's a brain.
Another thing you have in common.
I chose this. They're kids, you son of a bitch.
And kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong. That's immoral. War crime this, code of conduct that. Kids, you can mold, manipulate into performing all kinds of atrocities. And there's nothing like a good atrocity to keep a war going.
That's why I'm shutting you down.
You just don't see the bigger picture, do you? Say you bring this whole place down. Waltz out of the rubble with all these precious brains. Nothing changes. guys in charge are long gone. We've got offices around the world. We're just suppliers. We don't create the market for war. And who does? The Patriots
Worst
are
part,
gone.
yeah, is I'm like looking at the way the brains are
Those guys
reacting
just
and like,
managed
are they
the war
aware?
economy. They didn't
Are they
invent
aware
it.
of their situation right now?
Did you
That's
think
so
every
fucked.
battle in history was all part of some big old conspiracy? Bullshit! War is just part of who we are. Why fight it? Anyway, none of this will matter in 3 hours. Demand for PMCs is about to skyrocket. Like the good old days after 9/11. What are you talking about? Not here. Follow me.
This fucking game.
Raiden,
The
get
good old
Sundowner.
days after.
Do
Oh
not
my
lose him this
god,
time.
what? And these tubes are a lot less detailed in gameplay, aren't they? There is clearly nothing inside there. Alright. Nothing down here. But I'm pretty sure there's stuff on the second floor. Guess I'm gonna fucking need it. Okay. So that door's locked, but I can get around it. And that one. Nope. That's BP. I want health. Give me health, please. This is not going to be health. It's going to be one of those permanent upgrade chests. Or nothing. How is there nothing? Really? That's a pretty decent secret area. There should be something here. Is it something that just doesn't come back after you've collected it once? I don't know. Weird. But looks like we're going into this fight with jack shit. Fun. Okay. Be our computer. Alright, there we go. There's something. Health. Oh, thank you. Hey, look, it's more of those guys. Yeah? Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh boy. Anne-Marie, how do you feel about this boss? How well do you deal with his first gimmick?
How's this, Jack? We can play up here without damaging the merchandise.
What happens in 3 hours?
Don't matter. You're too late. Even at Mach 2, you wouldn't make it. And killing you is gonna take some time. Slow and painful.
Yeah, pretty much, Dash. That's the solution.
Like I said, kids are cool,
Ooh,
Jack.
And
And
I'm
I'm
very in
very
touch.
in touch with my inner child. You can be cooler than that, Jack.
So these shields are explosive. If you hit them, it explodes in your face.
Explosive armor. Right, keep your blade away from that shield. Your body should analyze it for you. Show you where to attack so it does not detonate. If you can only hit the right spot with your blade, maybe you can drop his gun.
just on? Oh, shit.
Can't lay a finger on me!
There we go.
Fucking invincible!
There's the line. Fuck, missed it.
Can't break this shit!
Right.
Fuck.
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
Alright, let's try this again.
You can be crueler than that, Jack.
Not off to a good start. Shit. Okay, come on. This is far easier. So one trick I learned, Henry, is that if you do the dodge offset, sorry, the offense dodge defense, the invincibility frames lets you get through his shield. Oh, sorry, the explosion doesn't let you finally.
I'm fucking invincible! Give it up already! Can't lay a finger on me!
There we go. No more shields.
I'll split you in two!
You like those? See how you like them. Oh shit, that killed him. I didn't realize his health was that low. A bunch of his gimmicks don't kick in until after you deal with shields. Alright, it wouldn't be a fucking platinum game without a little afterburner. Oh no. Oh no, the camera mod has broken this. It's supposed to be pointing directly up. This is not how it's supposed to look. Oh, this actually makes it way harder. Oh shit. Yeah, this is supposed to be pointing like directly to the sky. Like that.
It's over!
Attaboy, Jack.
What happens in 3 hours?
He'll launch Operation Tecumseh.
Who? strong?
I've already said too much. I have a call to make.
Got yourself shaving?
Asshole. He's good. Real good. You knew this would happen, didn't you? Well, you get your wish.
Oh, there's his
Up
head.
to you now.
It is intact.
Raiden here. I've taken Marshall HQ.
Yeah. I have just entered Denver airspace. I will be there soon.
Hurry.
Raiden, what Sundowner said.
I know. Anything that'll rival 9/11 cannot be good.
Yeah,
3
you
hours,
don't
maybe
fucking
less.
see it.
He said even Mach 2 could not get there in time. If he was
Is
serious,
desync?
that's
Is it still desync?
4,000 miles away.
4,500. So whatever it is, it's not happening on American soil.
If it's gonna spike demand for PMCs, it's gotta be a political hotspot. A coup or civil war in a stable
When you say
region would have a
desynced, what do you
domino
mean
effect.
specifically? Because
They
if it's
want
their
to
lid
draw in a
flaps,
superpower.
it's because it's synced to the Japanese audio.
What?
The president. He's on his way to Pakistan. If something happens to him there,
Oh, shit. The War on Terror Part 2.
contact the military.
Official channels are frozen since Mexico. Unofficial channels will take too long.
Besides, what's our proof? Who's gonna believe us over world
Oh,
marshal?
shit.
Then we
okay.
have to get there first.
Невозможно. Impossible. It is... It's the other side of the planet. Even if we were in the world's fastest jet right now, it's not even close.
Hold up. It's not a jet we need.
Courtney?
An RLV would make it with time to spare.
Dash, Henry?
That's...
Mach 23
It's good now,
if
okay.
we're talking 1 atmosphere. 17,650 miles per hour.
That would make Pakistan in under half an hour.
Right. Contact Solus.
Yeah, we're not using a jet. We're launching Raiden into the upper atmosphere. Right. And we're going to get a cameo from an old character we haven't seen for a while. But all that next time, because this is going to be the end of the stream. Oh, excuse me. God damn. Oh god, I've got COVID. I'm dying. Fuck. That's the real reason I'm stopping. Okay. Thank you. Nah, you know what? I'll play this cutscene. That'll be the way to end it off.
Cargo's all set to go, sir.
Excellent. Commencing takeoff in semi-auto mode.
But do you remember Sunny Dash from MGS4? She's a bit older now, and now she's making rockets.
You know, this kind of space launch once required days of preparation.
Solus has been conducting test flights almost every day for the last 6 months. As long as we're not breaking atmosphere, they said they can reroute today's flight no problem.
Amazing. The Earth is the cradle of humanity, but mankind cannot stay in the cradle forever.
I'm only going as far as the thermosphere. This thing can't pass the Kármán line. That lunar vacation will just have to wait.
And here I was hoping you might bring me back a monolith. Scheiße! 2 bogies closing fast!
Is it?
Who else? The flight pattern suggests unmanned MQ-320s.
Shit.
This is a transport chopper. Our defensive options are limited.
Should have expected this, really, to be honest.
Missiles incoming!
I'm surprised he didn't get shot down on the wheel.
EMP? Yes, but not strong enough to take out the drone. Here they come!
I'll handle this.
Raiden! Have a nice flight.
And And people say Germans aren't funny. There it is. All right, bring
So
the
apparently
chopper
this is a
around.
thing Raiden can do. That'd be really useful in fights. Shame this got
Okay,
damaged.
coming back.
This
This
could have
is
easily
easier
gone into
said
this
than done, you know.
side. You could have just piloted that drone over there. Oh, his poor chin. Again with the chin.
I am sorry, my friend. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
You built that man. You know he does not take fall damage.
That
There's
was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
Yeah, that will have to wait until next time. The next stream should definitely finish it. There's not that much left of the game. Yes, he did. He made a giant fucking crater. It's like 2 to 3 meters wide and like 4 foot deep.